Massive search and rescue operation is not stopping in Surfside. Rescue crews work to find survivors and more than 48 hours after a deadly building collapse.
Waiting for word, a memorial grows as loved ones cling to hope their family members will be found alive.
Plus, an incredible story of survival amid the devastation. You're going to hear from a family who lived in that building and managed to escape just moments after that collapse.
We begin with coverage of the deadly building collapse. Chopper 4 over the scene earlier this morning. More than 48 hours since the condo collapse, crews have not stopped and will not stop trying to find survivors among the rubble. The collapse site remains extremely active this morning with dozens of crews working all night long to try to find survivors.
CBS 4's Brooke Schaefer live near the scene with the very latest for us. Brooke, good morning.
Hey, Keith and Maribel, good morning to you. We know that search and rescue crews have worked tirelessly through the night, nonstop, to try and find more people under the rubble. But at last check, those numbers remain the same. 159 still unaccounted for. We know that 4 people are confirmed dead in this condo collapse. We are awaiting a press conference from officials, from police, firefighters, and we've heard Governor Ron DeSantis will be here as well. We were told that press conference will start around 10:30 this morning. So let's get you to some video, though, of the scene as we go through, again, those latest numbers. 159 people still reported missing in this condo collapse. Again, 4 people confirmed dead. We know that search and rescue crews have been using heavy machinery to lift up some of the big pieces of debris, and then they're using some more delicate machines underneath as they go through and as they listen for sounds as well. As Keith and Maribel, remember, these search and rescue crews, they are listening not only for people potentially screaming out for help, they're also listening for scratching or tapping and maybe some debris moving as well, hoping to find people still alive under the rubble. But this, of course, a very delicate and meticulous process. It is tedious. It will take time. It has taken time as we now enter day 3 of search and rescue. But Keith and Maribel, at last check, officials told us this was still a search and rescue effort. Back to you guys.
Brooke, you mentioned the listening devices they use, and they're super sensitive. They can hear a drop of water amid all that rubble. We know they're using that. Do we know, are they still using the scent hounds, the scent dogs? We haven't seen those in a while, so I was wondering if you've seen them out there.
You know, from our vantage point, Keith, we can't. We were in a different spot yesterday where we could really see more of the destruction and the search and rescue. But as of last night, officials moved us over here to what they're calling a media staging area. This is about 86th and Collins. So I'm not sure if you can tell, but the building is probably about a block and a half away from where we are. And officials said they moved us because, well, not only safety concerns, but also they are bringing in this heavy machinery. So they wanted to make sure that people were really out of the way of those operations. And of course, we don't want to hinder that either. So really the views that we are getting of the search and rescue are going to be from those aerial videos, that chopper view from above. But yeah, at last check, we saw dogs being used to go through that. But certainly, like you mentioned, a really delicate task out here.
And Brooke, let's explain to some viewers, because people may be thinking, why aren't there hundreds of rescue crews on site, just going through the rubble? Why does it have to be such like a meticulous process? There can't be too many people on that mountain of rubble.
Yeah, well, first of all, you know, safety concerns, of course, right? Because you look at this damage and you see the amount of rubble. Obviously, just from looking at it, you can tell this is not a safe structure. So there is a lot of danger, a lot of risk for these first responders. So they have to be careful when they are moving pieces of rubble that they don't shift things too much. And we were told engineers are actually going through with these first responders, making sure it's safe for them to begin with as they're going through. Even still, though, these search and rescue crews working tirelessly, really heroic efforts out here. I don't want to understate that at all. But on top of that, Maribel, they also need to be careful as they're going through. Like we mentioned, they're listening. So they need to be really quiet, really careful, and listen for those sounds. And like I said, they're not necessarily listening for somebody screaming out for help, because there can be other things that can help guide them toward people. I know they're using listening devices, they're using cameras as well to try and find people under the rubble. And a spokeswoman for the Miami-Dade Fire Rescue told me yesterday yesterday that if by chance these search and rescue crews do hear something, everything sort of needs to come to a halt so that they can, shift all of their resources over to that spot and really flush out that area and make sure, they've kind of done their due diligence there before they can move on. So this, she said yesterday, it is tedious, but, these fire rescue crews, these search and rescue crews are working tirelessly. Miami-Dade's Mayor Daniela Levine Cava said yesterday they're actually having to pull people off of their shifts and tell them to go home because, everybody certainly invested in this, an emotional process, and everyone really hoping to give these families some answers.
Yes, for sure, Brooke. And our Miami-Dade Urban Search and Rescue Team, they are the best, one of the best in the country. They've been called out to many disasters, to 9/11, to many earthquakes, and they're doing now in their own backyard. So they are very vested in this.
We have the best in the world right now. All right,
Brooke, thank you.
Thank you.